Hi there, JoJo Williams, Ruby Director inside of Jeunesse Global and proud member of Team Takeover, the fastest growing team within our company under our amazing Diamond Leader Cedric Harris. I wanted to cut this quick training video to address objections. You know, those little objections that you're going to hear quite often when you're prospecting people to either order your amazing products or join your team. Objections are not the same thing as being told no. And even no, I look at it as somebody saying not yet. I keep a little go for no book in my purse. And when someone tells me no, I just put a check next to their name to remind me to follow up later. In regards to objections, there are 5 top objections that you're likely to hear when you're prospecting people. One is, I don't have the time. Another really popular one, I don't have the money. I can't afford it. Another one is this one of those MLM pyramid scam things. Another one, I don't do sales. And of course, I need to talk to my spouse. Well, in dealing with objections, it's really good to have a plan. I like to use the feel, felt, found method of sales. You can look it up, or you can just follow these simple tips that I'm about to line out for you right here. Feel, felt, found works like this. I'm sorry, JoJo. I really don't have the time right now. You know what? I understand, Julie. I felt the same way that you feel. And in fact, a lot of people on my team used to feel the same way. Here's what I found. I found that by making more time, even just a couple hours a week, for a bigger goal, instead of just working for somebody else every week and having to say I don't have time every day, I was able to create more time. And now I get to work from home and all my time is my own. Wouldn't it be great for you to be able to do the same? You see how I turn that around? Somebody says to me, JoJo, I can't afford it right now. I've got too many things going on. I can't afford it. I'm sorry. I can barely afford to keep my thoughts together. You know what? And I completely understand how you feel. I remember that. I felt the same way. I was sitting in my travel trailer on disability, barely able to order water throughout the month. And you know what I realized? What I found out was that if I didn't do something different today, every single day after today was going to look exactly the same. And I made a choice that I wasn't willing to accept that, so I did what I had to do to get started. Wouldn't you like the opportunity to not have to say, I can't afford that anymore? Would that change your life? You see, whatever somebody's objection is, there's always a solution to that, because an objection really isn't somebody telling you no. An objection is somebody telling you, tell me more. So don't give up because somebody tells you they don't have time. I'll give you one more before I go because it looks like I've got company at the door. When somebody says to me, JoJo, is this one of those MLM pyramid scams? I laugh and I say, you know what? I understand exactly how you feel. I used to feel the same way. In fact, I used to say all the time, I don't do those MLM pyramid scams. What I found out is that I looked pretty silly talking about an industry that I really knew nothing about. Did you know that companies like Amway and Tupperware have been around for 60 years and helped a lot of people to change their lives in a lot of ways? I don't even know where I heard that this industry was a scam. I think I might have been just mindlessly repeating what I heard other people say. So maybe you should take a look a little bit closer, because when I did, what I discovered is a very legitimate industry that to me now represents freedom. For me, it represented freedom from living on Social Security disability and being in a wheelchair and living in a travel trailer and not really having any money to travel with. You see how easy it is to turn around somebody's objection? Never give up and always use the feel, felt, found method if you don't know what to say next. I understand how you feel. Many of us felt the same way, and what we found is, thank you so much. You guys have an amazing day. I love you all.